then what is causing chaos among us? Those of us who grew in the southwest, we experience what we can call mixed society. We grew up with other faith brothers, and we never had issues. The Muslims will go for their own dawah, and they will do their preaching. You will see some people, they will tell you they converted to Islam. Also then, you also see the Christians, they go for their own crusade. They do their own too, they say they have some converted. Also, then later on, we realize that even these things are now the main problem we are having between each other. Now, why are other faiths other than Islam are being afraid of Islam, which is not like that previously? Why are Muslims also afraid of other faith brothers, which is not like that? They have been able to mislead our other faith brothers, and they told them that one of the main issues other faith based are having is a command in the Quran when Allah asked Prophet Muhammad and the Muslims to eliminate the infidels. That word is a big one that a lot of people did not really understand how to explain it. But if we were to go according to the English definition, the infidel can be those who forsake Islam. But according to Arabic definition, and according to other verses of the Quran and explanation, when we are to explain the infidels, we can call a munafiq as one of them. Those who are doing both left and right, they are confused. They are not in the right, they are not in the left. We can call them as part of the infidel. The mushrik, those who are worshipping idols, they can also be classified as infidel. But if Quran can tell us that there are some people who have been given a book ahead of Quran, and they are also believers, then I'm not thinking that we can also classify them as the infidel. And again, in Quran, as we are reciting all this Quran, in translating it, not just by at times there are some other things, deeper meanings, thank you, that are associated with it. To those who are Mufassirun, there are some things they call Sababul Nuzul. The reasons why some verses are being revealed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And because of this, I can ask us to compare two verses together. One of them is Surah Mumtahina, verse 8. When Allah says, we did not forbid you to relate, associate, do business, relate, and every other thing with those who did not forsake you or fight you or terrorize you from your house and your religion. It is well stated like that in Quran that Allah did not forbid us, Muslims, from doing business, brothers, relationship, and every other good thing that we can do together with those who did not fight us because we are Muslims. They did not fight us. They did not terrorize us. They did not kidnap us. Let's put it in Nigerian way. They did not make life unbearable for us. So to us too, we are also to make life easy for them. Even during the Dawlat al-Islamiyya, those people are also protected. Protection must be given to them. So if Allah can tell us that we are not forbidden to relate with those who are not Muslims because they are not fighting us, then at the point when Allah now gave the order to eliminate the infidel, we are expected to ask what happened. It's just like an example. A father and a son, and the father tells the son, you see this our neighbor, they are our friend. You must respect them, you must protect them, and you must do every other thing good with them. And the relationship continues like that until you get to a point. The father now called the son again and said, don't relate with these people anymore. This our neighbor, don't relate with them anymore. There must be something attached to it. And one of the things attached to it, I remember after the war of Badr, that's what was Badr. There is what do they call this? Medina, is it Charter? The Imam always mentioned. There's Medina Charter, an agreement, a treaty signed between both. Like an agreement, there's a new word for it that we use in this our generation.
Memorandum of Understanding.
Memorandum of Understanding. Thank you. MOU. That we will not fight you. You too should not fight us. We will transact business with you. You transact business with us. And every other things like that. They signed the Memorandum of Understanding. But now, yes, thank you. 14. Agreement done. But on the long run, in the process, the other part started breaking those laws, those agreements. They started breaking these agreements. As they were breaking these agreements, it's making life unbearable for the other part, which is the Muslims. The Prophet ﷺ sent someone to remind them of the MOU being signed between both parties. But these people refused to come back to that understanding, to keep to the agreement. Thank you. Then the Prophet ﷺ called the Sahaba. They have showered among each other like a meeting, and in the meeting it was agreed to fight them, because they started fighting Islam strategically too. In this process, there is one of the Sahaba that fought badly with them. I've forgotten the name. This Sahaba is not part of the Quraysh family. But I've forgotten that his family. I remember that I went through it the other time. This Sahaba was afraid of the outcome of that meeting. Because when he's leaving Mecca, he left his wife and children. So, for him, hearing that they are planning to fight back, Islam is planning to fight back, the Sahaba is afraid of losing his wife and children. Yes, the fear is there for him. So, he now strategically look for a woman traveling to Mecca. He wrote a letter and asked the woman to deliver the letter to the leadership of those planning against Islam. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam heard about the news, he sent some other Sahaba to look out for that woman. When they were able to meet the woman, they asked the woman about the letter. The woman brought out the letter. They took the woman and the letter back to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam got the letter and the woman, they went through it. They realized who wrote the letter, where the letter is going to, and the content of the letter. Everybody knows Sayyidina Umar very well. The next thing he do was to pull out his sword. Like, we have to kill this man. He's an hypocrite. How will you be giving the outcome of our meeting to the enemies who are trying to eliminate Islam? Then the Prophet response sallallahu alaihi wasallam was that this man fought badly with us, and he fought with his life. If this man can fight badly with us and he fought with his life, that means truly he is part of us. Then they summoned him, they called him. Why have you done this? Then the Sahaba explained that he is afraid of losing his wife and children, which are in that settlement that we are going to. Then the Prophet ﷺ gives a verdict. Don't worry. In any war in Islam, women and children are not to be attacked. Then that's calmed the nerve of the man himself, the Sahaba. But you know, Sayyidina Umar had this high, his temperamental. He said to Ya Rasulullah, if this guy goes beyond this, he can put all our affairs to other people. Then the Prophet ﷺ says, as far as he's a Muslim and he's part of us, he has the right to live. So for me to round up, because we have little time, because in a few minutes we will be starting our prayer. The time when Almighty Allah now ordered the Muslims to attack the infidel, to repel on the infidel, was when other people started killing the Muslims. Their plan was to eliminate and eradicate the Muslims completely, to wipe them out completely. It's getting to a point that the numbers of Muslims are reducing every day. The Sahabas will go to the Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, these people are killing us, let's fight them back. The Prophet will say, no. This deen, this religion, is a religion of peace. Not until when Almighty Allah now gave the order to defend themselves, that was the only time the Muslims, and that is the order of killing the infidel. If you look at it, there is no country that doesn't have the Ministry of Defense. At the Ministry of Defense, in each nation or ummah or country, if there is an attack coming to that nation, and the soldiers of that country or nation, they repel or fight back, are they terrorists? When they stand up to say no, you can't destroy our land, you can't destroy our nation, you can't be killing our brothers, are they terrorists? When they say no, we cannot be looking at ourselves being molested. We can't be looking at you molesting our women, traumatizing our children. Are they terrorists? In conclusion, Islam has nothing to do with terrorizing or harming other people. But Islam encourages Muslims to defend themselves whenever attack is being launched to them. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayhi. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.